Well met, lords and ladies. Jacob Butter speaking. Happy New Year, and for the first time in 2024, welcome back to another episode of. Alright, and yes, I've got a new background, I guess, when I changed it from the Jacobs. Here we are now. Alrighty. So, I guess before we start this, ought to address in the chat, first of all, addition. I guess it's time for math class with the pops. Thank you for the type of the title if you couldn't tell. I can tell. However, I will say that math songs do slap occasionally. But like, think of one of my favorite bangers from back in the day. Take things apart, put some away. Subtraction is the game to play. That's a real song from a site called Knowledge Box that no longer exists. Anyway, so okay, we've got the creator here this time, which is great. However, this is what I really want to address in the chat. Actually, do a note here the news about Johnny. Just to quickly go over what has happened. Yes, I did hear. In fact, Johnny himself came to me about this. That his channel has once again been terminated. This time for the spam scam deceptive practices community guidelines policy. Not sure exactly what it's called. I forgot. I just looked this up because I was going through possible reasons why a second ago, and I've immediately forgotten. But that one, deceptive practices, they would say. And we're not entirely sure why exactly. I don't think he did anything deliberately. In fact, he's not even entirely sure what actually happened. So, yeah, it's one of those things that, once again, we're trying to decide how to... Well, he's trying to decide how to go forward, and I'm just facilitating that. But yeah, actually, to be fair, like, Johnny himself is actually here today with us. So, he can probably fill in on the situation in case anyone...
Hey, guys.
Yeah. So yeah, once again, sorry that this has happened, and hopefully this stream will ease things a little bit. I'm not entirely sure, but we shall see. All right. Let's see. We've got there's a hello from Ghost Kitty for Eli, Johnny, and Josh. What's this Yuga's community post? Oh, okay. So Eli's made a community post as well. I see. Okay. All right, then. In that case, we'll get started. We also have KW here as our other guest for today. Even though Reason doesn't seem to want to show that for some reason.
Am I in? Hello?
I can hear you, but I can't...
Yeah, I can hear you too.
Am I just stuck in the black void? Just like in Yu-Gi-Oh?
I don't know. Try to change the formation on here, see if it does anything. Nope. What? I guess...
Guys, I'm stuck in the black void, guys!
Next time I have to make a song with somebody else on YouTube. Hey, you know what? I'll collaborate with you on that one if you want.
Oh, God.
Yeah. I should mention I got a MIDI pad for Christmas, and I haven't I've only told one person about it yet, so I was gonna look into making original music as well this year. But again, discussions for another day.
Yes, indeed.
All right. For now, I guess we will ignore KW's invisibility powers for right now, and we shall proceed with the actual episode, which is Jazz Pop's Season 3, Episode 1. At the end of this, we'll also be looking at the, speaking of original songs by Eve, we're going to look at the Edition music video after this. I don't want to, review it on its own. So, again, fitting, weirdly enough, the person who was nominated and won the Jacob Award for Best Song Number didn't have the most recent song number submitted because it wasn't on Gacha Review. So there you go. I guess this will count for the submissions for next year. Or this year, I suppose. This calendar year. Okay. Is my camera very low quality for some reason? Okay, I can probably look into that. Let's see.
No,
yeah,
it's Vegas.
Yeah, for some reason it's gone down to 720, even though it shouldn't have done that.
Oh, God. Welcome to the chaotic live stream of 2024, guys. And look at that, Jacob is
Okay.
back. But I'm
Yeah,
still
it's
invisible.
Yep, and my camera is still the same. I'm not sure what's going on.
It looks better. Let me check on YouTube and see how it looks on YouTube.
Okay.
It looks
video-
fine on YouTube.
Okay, the video itself is also going to be you don't let me download it in 480. So, we read out everything that's said anyway. So, in case someone wonders why the video is going to be blurry for you, it's most likely that. The Edition music video came up to 720 though, so we'll see. Anyways, without further ado, on with the review.
Hello, Lynn.
Oh god, look at these pops that doesn't have front hair.
I mean, a couple of them do, specifically the ones that weren't part of the original lineup. But you know.
Yeah, I guess so, but still.
Oh, sorry, I missed out that line. Some announcements. Well, I mean, our first problem, which I think you can probably deduce immediately, KW, considering you just did a stream about this and mentioned this very thing. What do I always say in a situation where where it's informed to us that Ellis decided to take away from being a jazz pop, and we don't see it happen?
Show, don't tell.
There we go. There it is. Exactly. Yeah. Admittedly, there was always going to have to be a little bit of bringing people up to speed, because if you just watch the Jazz Pops all the way through and don't realize that the Blues Pops prequel series takes place in between in between seasons 2 and 3, then you would naturally be confused, especially because Snap and Safari here were not featured in any Jazz Pops episodes up until this point, and Winter Pop was, as you know, sorry, they were all featured because it was season 2, so never mind. but yeah, most of their storyline we get from elsewhere. Anyway, so Elle decided to take a break from being a jazz pop. She decided that she needs some time off to recover from what happened. What happened, incidentally, was that Azure Pop turned out to be an imposter and was not part of original Blues Pops, and actually betrayed them at the very end of season 2.
Right.
Yeah, that part people remember. But yeah, interesting. I mean, at least this does confirm that the Pops do get mental health breaks, which is at least one W for Majesty as far as recruitment goes.
Yay!
But I'm happy to announce that you have not 1, not 2, but 3 new Pops joining the crew. Oh joy, my favorite. The oversaturation
Wow.
of characters within a magical girl lineup in a video that is only a few minutes long. Oh, just eat it up. Okay. All right. The Jazz Pops. It feels so weird to see them after such a long time. Yeah, I checked back, and the last review that we did on Jazz Pops was back in March.
Oh, whoa, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I just realized my birthday is coming up in March. Oh, God.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Oh no, Jacob's already planning something for my birthday. Oh jeez, oh no.
I mean, I've got a huge plan for March anyway, because that's also, you know, the mutant girl birthday. But I don't know.
It's gonna be a double birthday.
Why is your birthday also the 17th?
No, that's actually 2 days before that.
Okay, well in that case, I will most likely be very stressed by then, but we'll see. I did send out the notice people for the people in the next remake to be to send in lines. I haven't got any
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think you're in that one, but still.
No, I don't
Send
think
all the
so.
voice actors.
I maybe be a backup, but I don't think I'm in season 1 particular as a backup. So
No, I don't think so.
oh,
Well, I mean,
really?
it's not for right now. I mean,
Yeah, not,
In
not right now.
in a couple years time, there'll be episode 8's turn, and Mrs. Dysart reappears.
Oh god.
Or does she? I think it's maybe it'll be up until episode 9. Yeah, she took like a break. Yeah, she had like a huge break because Mrs. Dysart started to people started to say that they didn't actually like her, so I wrote her out for a little bit and then like brought her back and people said like, "Hey, where'd Mrs. Dysart go?" It's like, "What do you want from me, people?" Anyway,
Right.
and those two, they don't even get that much screen time, which makes it way worse. Well, yeah, because like, how could they? You're at capacity for characters on Gacha Club, and I don't imagine you'd be green screen them in on separate layers because only I seem to do that in Gacha for some reason. So, not that I recommend it because that was it was very tedious. Well, it's one of those records that the music girl had for like a brief moment of characters on screen, and then I have nothing to show for it anymore. But yeah, not ideal is the point. Anyway, yeah, so 3 new pops joining the crew. Wait, what? That's so many. Like, too many. Welcome to Crystal's 702 animators. I don't recognize your name, so I think you're new. Welcome to the stream and the channel. Yes, but I think you will enjoy working together.
Really?
Come in, ladies.
I would be like, I don't need a newcomer joining my pop team. Like, why do we need these newcomers? Like, they're gonna be such a newbies because we know what
You would
they.
you would definitely be like that one that the main character in a buddy cop movie. It's like I'm a sole agent. I don't need no partner.
Yes.
I do my own rules.
Yes.
New spin-off idea, Jazz Cops.
Jazz. Yes, they're a new brand of cops that they fight against the forces of evil who are trying to take away the music of jazz.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, set in like the 1920s. They track down speakeasies. Okay.
They sell the evil forces called the Jazzles, who steals jazz music for themselves.
Yep. Okay. Might have to
Girls,
pause
can you-
during the transition. It looks so odd. Yeah, fair enough. We'll continue.
Yeah, and also write that down, Ghost Kitty. Write it down.
Yeah. Oh, you're going to just get one you want to replace L, but then 3 people want to be in it, so I put them all in. Ah, so this was before like running auditions for this stuff. Was that your innovation, Johnny? Do you start like doing like pops auditions for people?
Yeah, that's what I did. I think that's what I did.
Oh, well, there you go. Oh look, Kawaii-chan became a pop. I'm Rose Pop. As some of you already know, I'm Kitty Pop. And yeah, we have seen Kitty Pop in a few other episodes.
Kawaii-chan doesn't like Kitty Pop. She needs to be more pink.
She took Kitty from Kawaii-chan and now, yeah. And I'm Sugar Pop.
Sugar Pop.
Yep. Welcome to the Jazz Pops. It's going to be so much fun with you. I can't wait to have so many fun adventures with you guys. Thanks, and I can't wait either. Imagine if this was just a red herring and they all like die this episode. Like, I can't wait to have so many adventures. Oh no, what's happened?
Oh god, some ponies all over again, guys.
I mean, they lasted like 4 1/4 episodes. Anyway, the final announcement is about Andromeda. She sent a message a while ago. In the video, she explains some things, and hopefully we can solve the last bit of the jigsaw. It's been since March, I completely forgot about the jigsaw. And find out who the real 4th Blues Pops member is. Now, this is, of course, where, the prequel informs us, the audience, of who it is, but of course, they wouldn't know yet, and they have to recall that in real time. It's one of those instances like where dramatic irony is sort of like forced upon you as the writer of a story, but hey, why not? Nothing wrong with dramatic irony, I say. Hello, jazz pops and blues pops. I'm recording myself from very, very far away from the camera. I'm delighted to hear that you. I'm delighted to hear that you were still in shock after learning that I was the traitor all along. What an interesting message! Like, dear Jazz Pops, I hope the morrow finds you well. I'm delighted at your suffering at my betrayal, and look forward to more updates on your eternal misery.
Someone, please do that. Like, come on, please.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Ghost Kitty does not like Kitty Pop. Yeah.
Okay, Ghost Kitty. Do you want some special hot chocolate?
I like Rose Pop and Sugar Pop. I believe that's what they call themselves. Yes, it is. Though they have some nice designs. Good. However, I feel like I did not explain things as well as I should have.
Oh, really?
You poor things probably still have so many questions. So first off, no, I was never hypnotized. I mean, that's what I would say if I were hypnotized, and I could be lying out of my face right now, like the criminal that I obviously am. But yeah, just I guess take my word for it. You know, after betraying you and lying to you for ages, take my word on this specific thing. When the Cloaked Master offered me to be part of the Star Tribe, the offer was too good to pass.
Too good to be true. What? What?
As in, like, you know, you can't, like, pass on the opportunity. That's what it is. Like, offer's too good to pass. That's what that means.
I'm just like, okay.
The opportunity to be absolutely despised and loathed by pretty much everyone is too good to miss. Why would you want that, though?
That's what I'm thinking here. That's what I was thinking. That's why I'm like, what?
Mm-hmm. I don't know. There was a phase that I went through as a child for like a few months when I was like, I think it was 6 or 7, where I was like, I'm gonna be the most rude and annoying person I possibly can, and make sure everyone hates me. And I was like, I have no idea why I did any of that. That did not feel satisfying in any way. But yeah, basically, yeah. Why? So once again, I ask, why would someone want that? Because I had no reason. What is this? My Little Pony? That just reminds me of Dear Princess Celestia, aka how Twilight Stars each of her letter to Celestia.
Oh my god, yes. Dear Princess Celestia, today I learned about stealing. I
steal. I stole all the jewels from the royal palace. Enjoy bankruptcy. Love Twilight. Also, so now I've got a question. Do the ponies like write letters with their mouths or something? How does that work? Do they use like their tails to grip a pencil or quill?
Like they use a quill. Yeah.
Okay, but they use a quill, fine. But what do they write it with? Do they use their mouths or their like tail or
their mouths or?
Okay, there we go. That's
their
all
mouths, or if they're a unicorn, use magic to use the quill, or if you're a Pinkie Pie, use her tail.
Okay, fair enough. I was gonna say, imagine if you're a unicorn, you probably just like dip your horn in ink and just like scribble like this. That might be a bit difficult to see what you're doing, so I can see why that's probably not a good practice. Good for painting though, abstract art. Anyway.
Dear Celestia.
just receives a letter like, ah yes, dear Princess Celestia. And then it's a bunch of squiggles. What does this mean, messenger? And I'm pretty much his favorite now. So you want to be despised by everyone, but favored by him? So you do want to be liked by someone ultimately, but just one person.
You just have a crush on him. That's all.
Maybe, maybe honestly, just a massive simp for the Cloakmaster.
Oh god.
Honestly, like I know I've mentioned this show before, but one of the first animes I ever watched was one called Mermaid Melody, and
Right.
yeah, in that one, like all of the villainesses were massive simps for whichever bad guy they were working for. Like in the first couple of seasons,
Oh my
it was
God.
this guy called Gaito, and and like throughout the entire time, it was like I will capture the mermaid princesses, and I will then profess my love for Master Gaito. Like he knows already. Everyone knows, but just yeah, sure, he might not reject you as harshly as usual if you capture a princess for him. Sure, go for it. The Cloaked Master is married, though. Yeah, and Gaito clearly had a crush on a different person. The villainesses didn't care.
Did you think that that she cares about him being married or not?
No, she's currently looking at different ways to poison his wife. Just she hasn't said that yet. I helped you make up all. As I'm pretty much his favorite, I helped you make you all. Oh, sorry. I helped make you all give up your identities after all. The answers were right on your nose, that you still got the wrong ones. I must say, I did help you get it wrong, though. If you only had just looked closer, maybe you would see the true answer. Which brings me to the next question. Was there ever an Azure Pop in the Blues Pops? Because that does raise the question, like, did she like actually tamper with the diary itself to label different things?
Ooh.
No, there wasn't. It was only a person I pretended to be to learn your identities. There was never an Ava. There was never an Azure. There was only ever me, Andromeda! And you're probably wondering who the actual Blues Pop was I pretended to be. I mean, once again, why would you tell us? Why are you even making this recording?
Why are you recording this under your mom's basement?
Yeah, also, how did Majesty get her hands on this recording to begin with? Like, did like Andromeda hand this to the Cloak Master, who like summoned Majesty? Why would Majesty trust the footage?
Wait. I know Flowerpot's gonna debunk this, but Flowerpot, let me have this headcanon theory, alright?
Oh no.
What if Clubmaster and Majesty are an actual couple and they are actually married, but they fight against each other because they have different opinions, but can enforce divorce because they have to stay married because it's the royal family laws or whatever. And so that's how she got this recording of the video because she's actually the daughter of the Clone Master and Majesty without realizing it.
All of this time, this entire series was all about the fact that they can't file for a divorce, so the only way to like be rid of each other and get remarried is destroy each other. But they have to use other people to do it.
Exactly.
Wow. Okay then. And I'm not going to tell you who it is. You will just have to search harder. That's right. The entire last season was a search quest, and now you have us even more. Anyway, I better be going now. Good luck finding the last pop. This feels so much like an actual villain. All this, what is it? Teasing, bragging. I guess, yeah, it's both of those. I would say, like, the only thing that's like askew is the motivation. It's just like, hey, I can make you absolutely hated and despised by everyone. Well, boy howdy, sign me up. That's the only part that I don't get. It's like the actual villain demeanor is on par. Yeah. Anything that is a shared 7-year-old me is definitely flawed from the beginning. So yeah. So there's another blues pop? How will we find her? That's
Never,
a good
because
point.
it's not real.
The other blues pop could have been a complete lie and they wouldn't have known about it, but now Andromeda's mentioned that there is in fact another blues pop somewhere. So they could have just like never completed the team if Andromeda hadn't said anything. And actually hadn't found this like camera thrown at the window of Celeste. I don't know. Are we going to time travel to find it? Why would you do that? And you didn't
What?
time travel for anyone else.
What?
They all had to wait 10 years to be discovered. Why would you time travel to find one person? Couldn't you just time travel for all of them and save yourself that issue? In fact, if you could time travel, couldn't you stop the disaster from the cruise from happening in the first place? Like Carl Jacobs from the Tales of the SMP. I haven't seen it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, who? Isn't he from Mr. Beast?
Oh no.
He could be from two things. Yes, he is. It doesn't really matter. I'm just a fan of that series. And of course, this is the facsimile character of the creator of the series saying these things, which leads me to believe that, yeah, this was... That kid's why you go to therapy, because if you don't, you'll end up fighting with your ex-partner forever, and you'll also end up getting a bunch of kids to help you. Oh my god, this entire series is a metaphor for a divorce court. You know,
Yes!
it's two bitter people on both sides, and the kids get caught in between.
Yes!
There it is.
Oh god.
So how will we find her then? We still have clues we found when we were still searching. Those could also still have been planted by Andromeda, and also could have been faked by her, but yeah. There could be things we missed in the clues that point us to the real one. Andromeda did say about looking closer, and that the answers were right under our noses.
What noses? They have no noses.
Very good question. Very good point. Yeah.
Well, Earth has a nose.
Okay,
Okay,
fine. The answer's
well-
under Earth's nose. Good to know.
We just need to pick it out.
Let us take a closer look at the clues. By the way, none of the pops have moved in this in like the whole time.
They are still as a statue.
Ebony Pop is once again observing. Anyway, Celeste, over to you. Thank you, Majesty. I forgot what Celeste sounds like. Thank you, Majesty. Loading file clue 1.
Thank you, Majesty. Loading file clue number 1.
Okay.
Kitty is writing it down.
Which part are you writing down? The divorce court metaphor?
Oh my god, wait. What if the pops are supposed to be metaphors as in lawyers? Like they're the lawyers? And then like the bad guy is like psychics or whatever are his lawyers.
I guess. I was going more with like the kids caught in the crossfire. Like for
I guess
like
so,
a
yeah.
custody battle situation.
Oh yeah, that's true too.
Many years I've been stuck here. And I wish to get out. Ghostly terrors haunting your every move. It is crazy nightmares beyond your wildest dreams.
Sounds like a haunted house with like the hall of mirrors.
Places you did never think existed.
Lawyer pops.
Oh, someone help me.
Woe is me.
Please come and save me.
Sorry, so are the clues written by the person who's missing? Because that feels like if they want to be found that desperately, they would just put, all right, here's my coordinates. Please log this into the computer and come and get me. in less than 10 years. Thank you very much. Like, imagine if you were like, if you were like a lost child or something. It's like, help me, I need to get back home. Okay, what do you see around you? Deep in the meadow where the green grass dies. Like, the operator line's like, yeah, we need like an exact place. Wait a second. Oh, the clues from season 2, episode 6. Oh, is that the one they used to find Azure Pop the first time?
Oh, I see.
Say the first
Stop
letter of each line. I think it might be an acrostic poem. Oh, well, like the reverse hand. I guess it's like, I guess if you do twist your arm like this, it could your thumb could end up in that position, kind of. Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, I guess that is me like twisting my wrist as well. Like I just do that.
Sure thing. M A G I P E O B.
That's it. It has to be it. Okay, fine. So you have a name. Congratulations. Doesn't mean you can find her now. It spells magic pop. How did I miss that? That must be who it is then. That's magic from the sparkle pop. Oh, okay. So,
oh my god.
so she's not trapped in like a place then. If she's in the sparkle pops. All right, whatever. Well, should we go see her? I can't actually wait to finally actually be together again. We're getting the band back together. Yes, let's go. Oh, okay, yeah, she's just standing there in the middle of a field. Yeah, okay.
Wow. Wow. Mystery solved, everyone.
She's standing there, fully transformed, with no other sparkle pops around, looking at nothing. And I'm like, yeah, of course. I can't even track down the sparkle pop. It's just, Oh, hi, Jazz Pops and Majesty. What brings you here? Well, yeah. I knew you could. Yeah. Why?
Dreams do come true.
Uh-huh. Hi, Magic. As you probably know, we've been searching for the Blues Pops. I don't know if she would have known that, actually. None of the other Pops were informed about this mission before you left. And, well, you are the 4th member. Oh, okay. Back up for a second.
Whoa.
What? Back up a second. What are the Blues Pops? When were you looking for them? How am I the 4th member? And the Sparkle Pops here. Can we just... Wait, what? Am I? Yep, the clues actually point to you, not Azure. Yeah, who's Azure? I wasn't there for this. What do you mean?
What?
I don't care if they're Magic's group. They weren't informed about this. Oh wait, you're answering Ghost Kitty. Okay, fine. Yeah. Yeah, I think Magic Pop is the facsimile for Maddie herself, from what I remember. But I thought Azure was the 4th member. What happened? See? Okay, so I guess she does know that about like the reunion, I suppose. She found out about that right before the betrayal, but not about the actual betrayal. Even though that happened at the same time. Okay. She was actually a Star Tribe member who was pretending to be one. We thought that the clues pointed to her, but then she betrayed us and then we had another look. there was a hidden clue in it that spelled Magic Pop, and we found it. Presumably written by you, because it was written in first person from
Wow.
your perspective.
Help me, help me. I'm in trouble because I'm stuck in. Time forever, never, no one came to rescue me. Please help me when I'm dead.
Ideally, before that happens. Probably best to tackle that subject before the worst happens. But yeah, okay. So I get my cable. Sorry, did I miss something while I was out here staring off into the distance? Yeah, well, I guess that was the one part that she did know about. Anyway. Also, Ghost Kid, if you're wondering what magic has to do with sparkles, may I remind you what the pops have to do with things that sparkle? May I just remind you? So yeah, that it has to do with that. So wait, I'm a blues pop? I think I remember now.
Really?
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
Really?
just telling people about this meant that their amnesia was instantly cured. I forgot about this detail. This is so exciting. I'm getting my memories back now, including the traumatizing event that wrecked my life 10 years ago. I'm so excited about this.
I'm so excited. I
Mhm.
just can't hide it.
I was in a wreck 10 years ago. Don't know I survived it. Anyway, I must other sparkle pops. Hey guys, guess what? I'm immediately leaving you. Yay!
Wow. Just wow.
I can't wait to tell them.
What is this music? Wait,
Mhm.
is it? Oh no, maybe I've never mind.
But first,
I think it
there's,
may be. No,
there's
go on.
something that we must say. There's something I need to say. Bah humbug. Anyway.
Oh god. I feel like I'm writing this music from a movie or something.
Yeah, it seems like generic surfer music, which I guess also contrasts this mountain. Anyway, blues pops never stops. I like the attempt of super pops we can't be stopped rather than close enough. Oh, we actually get a transformation sequence. Which I guess was not synced up to this music before. Okay.
Wow.
I mean, I say transformation sequence, they were already transformed, but yeah, okay. All right, well, there you go. More jazz pops. So, that was the season 3 premiere of Jazz Pops. Okay. So, I'm not going to pretend like I remember everything from season 2 because it has been so long.
It's been
But
so long.
I guess there's like different ways you can think about with this. Like, depending on like how much of a gap there was between the uploads of these, people might have just forgotten about stuff in general, which is, I guess, it's good to remind them about some of the basics, but also don't throw in like updates like, by the way, L's gone, lol, deal with that. There's also the aspect of people knowing from the blues pops, so they already kind of like know going in, but that's inevitable. That's dramatic irony. That always happens. Then I guess you also have that. Then I guess you also have the aspect of someone coming in and remembering everything. If they remember everything, then this, I guess, would be the ideal situation, because suddenly, like, all this stuff like matches up, except for, again, the explanation and the puzzle, like how it connects to Magic Pop specifically. I mean, it is just as well that Magic Pop was established already, and therefore they didn't have to go on like a wild goose chase, because that clue would have left nothing. But I'm still wondering why it was written from in like a first-person perspective, yet just didn't clarify from the beginning. If Magic Pop had been like more forthcoming, then Azure Pop would have a chance to sabotage anything, honestly. I went to Venice, but I went back to Maddie Shallow for off the 75 the first episode of Sparkle Pops, which I watched seasons. So yeah, I'm probably not going to. I don't know. I might just like watch Sparkle Pops on my own, because I did say that's probably best for me to not go back to Maddie's channel specifically after like what happened. But
oh yeah, I saw that live
Yeah.
stream.
I might
Like,
I might
what
watch that.
happened?
I might watch that for context purposes. I'm not sure.
Right.
But either way, I guess you don't have to know too much about Sparkle Pops other than the fact that it exists. And it's pretty firmly
Yeah.
established by this point that there's a bunch of pop groups in the first place. And so it doesn't really come out of nowhere. We've already had Snap Pop appear from Disco Pops, obviously. They have several reboots more than I can count.
Oh!
I mean, that does sound like Maddie, to be fair. From what I remember from the channel, there was a lot of reboots that did happen of things. In fact, the one video that I think that I watched also got rebooted, from what I remember. Oh, at least 5.
What?
That's more than Mystic Hills.
I was gonna say that because you said there were a lot of reboots for that one.
Yeah, I was
And it-
expecting like 3, maybe 2, but like what, 5 reboots? Wow. I mean, are they all still there? Do they all like still exist in there, or like the original's been deleted? Because I mean, honestly, like I know what I said about going back to channel, but honestly, but if all those exist, it's kind of tempting to do like another reboot versus original thing and see like which one was actually the best version. Not gonna lie. I might break my oath. I might review some Maddie's gachas. We'll see. I said you links to the playlist of them. Oh my, sure, fair enough then. Yeah, in order of like chronology, please, if you can. Okay, I guess Maddie and I did technically make peace before, so yeah.
yeah.
We'll see. Okay, well,
I was just gonna say, like, if you feel like you're gonna break your vow, then I think you shouldn't. Just saying,
it's like I agree with that with her necessarily. It's just more like you know, better distance myself in general.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't know. Well, you know what? I'll consider it. Back to this video though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess this. I mean, the visual issues are going to be very apparent, so I won't like dwell on them too much. Like the static poses and the thing that she knew I was going to comment on. That was quite something. Although I guess having a cameo from all the Sparkle Pops would have cluttered the screen a little too much. Then again, honestly, just having just the Blues Pops be sent over would have been less overwhelming, I would imagine. But also, like, how easy is it to break like a magical amnesia with like a single prompt?
I don't know. Like, I thought with the first clue, I'm like, oh, are they going to look into other clues as well? And nope, just one clue and mystery solved. It is the fastest mystery solved ever, and know it. It beat it. It won. Honestly, it won the quickest case solved ever.
I guess it sort of makes sense they would start with that clue particularly because that's the one that led them to Azure in the first place. Although, again, it doesn't seem to connect at all to like Magic Pop's situation, like being trapped in like a place with a bunch of mirrors and etc. etc. Although I guess now that after 10 years, it would have been a bit of a shock if everyone was back in their original positions. I think I said that at the time in season 2, that if they just like stayed put for 10 years, I think one of them was actually like in a magical swamp or something and therefore couldn't leave. Again, it's been too long. I would have to confirm, but at least in that aspect, it's somewhat realistic that I don't know it after that much time, it's that she's been moved in some way. But yeah, okay then.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if I have any pros.
Okay.
I mean, my only cons is that some of the character designs, though, I don't like the default eyes. I don't like some of the character designs on honesty. That's my con. Some of the
Yeah.
music's a little bit weird, but I guess the only pro, like I say, I think we saw the real lore to the Jazz Pause series, which is the divorce case that's happening. So I guess that's the pro. But yeah.
The jigsaw is just like a complete family photo that they tore apart. Anyway, yeah, one other thing I should mention as well, that the new pops doing absolutely nothing. They didn't even show up, like talking to Magic Pop in any way. So yeah, definitely could have like sent them on like a solo thing or something. But yeah, and also like a little bit of like a farewell from L, because that was so unceremonious.
Farewell.
There's a lot of
Rest
stuff
in
that
peace.
happened with Elle last time. Like she was such a huge component of it, and then she just like disappears out of nowhere.
Oh wait, Ella's not dead. But so farewell. Sayonara.
Yeah, she's kind of on a mental health break. I mean, which again, like the reason behind it is fine, but just like I don't know, have Elle herself say that or something, like civilian form. Anyway, I guess it's time for the addition review, which featuring one of the, I guess I say both of the vocalists because as far as I know anyway, which is great because I did say that since the pops were singing in groups that they needed to have more vocalists attached to them.
Right.
So here we go. Here is the as a supplementary material at the end of this stream. We have the Ballet Pops original song, Addiction, which was just released by itself. It wasn't, to my knowledge, part of
Oh my god, it's Gacha Life too!
any episode that's aired.
Oh my god, it's Gacha Life too! Oh!
Yeah. You can tell with the slightly like awkward arms, which again is like very difficult to like pinpoint. Okay, so before we start, like I feel like that would this would just came in like right now. I feel like came in like at a different time. Like the reaction wasn't quick enough or something. I was like slightly hesitant, which I guess means it was probably played live and then not edited or like adjusted.
I think you have a problem, my dear.
And then I guess like all the instruments like all fade away at the same time. Like normally when you use like a melody or something or an underlying beat, it will continue through the rest of the song and not just like go to drums specifically. Maybe it comes back in a second.
You try to hide it, but it's still clear you're craving something and don't know how to stop. The 7 deadly sins are true, they come and get a grip on you. Temptation twist, it's bound around your heart.
I mean, not sure about the rhyme with stop and heart, but I am liking the visuals so far. I like the idea of like doing the stop as if it's a part of the choreography. I feel like that reminds me of like the pop numbers from the source material when they actually bothered to try with those ones, which was rare, but it still happened. Yeah. But yeah, also like that art of the heart as well. Art of the heart. See, there you go. That was a rhyme.
Comes back frequently, feels good, but just a bit guilty. Check the dictionary. This feeling has a word. It's called addiction. Feel the friction as it pulls you down the rabbit hole. Try to get out, despite your shouts. You start to lose your self-control. With your obsession, there comes depression. Cause you feel you need it more. The dark surrounds you, punches and pounds you. You're in a losing war.
Okay, so first of all, custom poses amazing. Choreography also great. The chorus coming in with this, I feel like most of the stuff, the quality of the songwriting went into this chorus, I think, which is actually probably the best method because that's the part that's going to be repeated by people.
Right.
So I can get that. That being said, it feels like the tempo also changed dramatically from
which
which
I don't really like with like tempos quickly change to like because like I hate there are a lot of songs where it starts being dark and creepy and everything like that, and then it suddenly goes into the chorus where it's like all cheery and good, and I'm like, I want a dark creepy song. Like you I hate that so
I mean,
much. Or when they change the tempo, where it's like still the same song, you could tell, but it's still like light and cheery, and I'm like, no, this is supposed to be like, oh, this is everything. And so I think I'm gonna say, like, listening to this person saying it's not bad per se. I just wish it has more emotion. It still feels like you're shy with the singing. In all honesty, I wish you have more emotion, like with the friction. That was pretty good. But I feel like you should add more to the part with friction because that apparently stands out a lot when you said friction. So add more emotions to your singing because it helps emphasize your what you're singing, what you're trying to tell, and everything like that. Like with Kawaii Shan's shipping strike, I try to stay in character, and like some of the lyrics, some of the tones changed and everything because like the "I'm not praying, I am playing. This is entertaining." That's her being like that's what I read as a lyric. So just try to have fun with the song. That's all I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with the sentiment. It's extremely ironic considering the mouth that device was coming from, but it does make sense.
Right.
Yeah, because I mean, I was gonna like cite Mythical as an example of you not doing the thing that you just said, but like, yeah, okay. At least like the
Mythical
idea
was
is still there.
hard. Mythical was too hard for me, bro. I tried to shout so much during that song, and I was like, Jacob, I can't.
All about the excitement. It's meant to be like a party anthem kind of thing. Anyway, Fox also brings up a good point. They look like they don't want to be there. Yeah, why are they not smiling at this part? I mean, I guess they're like focusing on the moves. And to be completely honest, I've rarely seen a ballet dancer ever smile during a recital. Not that I've seen that many. But I mean, this is still a pop number combined with ballet, so I feel like they could probably get away with it. I imagine.
No, like when you do ballet, well, at least in my old dance school that I go to, we always smile no matter what. Like we always have to smile.
Oh, okay. So it's the complete opposite of what I just said. Fair enough.
Yeah, but like I know for a fact, like if you're doing like higher sort of kind of ballet or whatever, like if you're performing a Nutcracker or whatever, you have to have different emotions. Like show in your movements as well, since if some of us can't see your face, you had to show in your movements of what your expressions are and everything.
Oh yeah, because like ballet auditoriums are gigantic sometimes, so like you can't make out the faces at all from far behind.
But in your ear saying it's alright, just once more dear, just give in, and no one will know.
It's saying
okay, that part right here, like
dear.
The just give in part. I wish you could say just give in or something like that. I had a sympathy there, just like ooh it's getting intense here. Like just give in into this addiction. Like
yeah, one thing I do like actually is that the whispering from the ear actually only came through one side of the headphones, which means that I think you've discovered how to use like the left and right toggles on the audio, and that's one thing here.
Definitely I wish the whispering just a little bit more, like give in, like chanting or something. Maybe have a little bit more chanting going on, like give in to this addiction, give in.
Potentially, I also could like make out what the tune was saying for part of the time. Maybe I've got the volume on too low. I'll turn it up a bit.
Their voices overpower you, and then they beat you black and blue. Try to escape, but you just cannot.
Try to like black and blue like auras rather than like changing the background, but fair enough.
To try and escape, but you cannot. I don't know.
You did only, yeah. I mean, I'm wearing headphones, so it was difficult not to notice, but yes, I noticed.
Comes back frequently, feels quick, just a bit guilty. Check the dictionary. This feeling has a word.
Yeah, this is
okay. The music was too loud. I barely heard any of the lyrics.
Yeah, it's the music is slightly. It's because like the music is too loud and the audio is too quiet at the same time. It's a leveling thing. If it was one or the other, but yeah, can't really tell. Also, I like this. So it's good that you've like got you and your sibling here like actually one person started, then another person continued. But of course, because you only have the 3 people. Actually, let me just rewind that for a second.
To escape, but you just cannot.
Okay, why is that part just cannot? Why does that have a lot more mission, but then like the rest of like the lyrics? Like, jeez.
I mean, it is a crescendo, so it probably should have like the most out of everything, but because the most is also not that elevated. Anyway.
Yeah.
Back frequently feels just a bit guilty. Check the dictionary.
Oh yeah, this is like all one person, isn't it? So yeah, that's the problem. If you like, it's like, you know, one person starts, another person continues, then both of you come together, creating the illusion of 3 people rather than 2.
Yeah.
As a word, it's called addiction. Feel the friction as it pulls you down the rabbit hole. Get out, despite your shouts, start to lose your self-control. Your obsession becomes progression, cause you feel you need it more.
Oh yes, harmony time.
You're in a losing war. Through your desperate cries.
And another tempo change, immediately ruined.
Yeah.
Okay,
I feel like this song is all over the place, in all honesty.
Hmm.
You start to regain your sanity. Fill your lungs with fresh air. You're free from your nightmare. Jubilation
Your nightmare.
fills your heart. Negative thoughts start to depart. But the voice starts to coax you and you fall right back again.
Oh god, ow, my ears at that part, jeez. Are you trying to read? It feels like you're trying to read something so high that you can't reach it. It's
I'm not sure if it's the note necessarily, more so the levels between the 2 different singers, because we had Eli for like the start of it, and then Sibling comes in and is like much louder. So that I think that's probably it, rather than the note itself.
It just didn't sound so. I don't know.
I do, however, really enjoy seeing like the perspective like from above and like falling down. You know, back in the day when I was doing my tutorial video, and I was talking about like how like different angles would be shown, like, you know, from like above, below, etc., foreground, background. I was talking about all of those as a specific example from each of them to show in the video, and above was the one I couldn't actually get my hands on at the time, apart from one shot of fallen angels when like Helen is falling into the ocean, actually, but it's like from a far distance rather than looking like this, having the background be like on a flat like an aerial view. So yeah, I wish I had my hands on this at the time. I wish that this existed back then.
It's your addiction, cause of affliction. It's abandon you when it's relapse, and then perhaps the future's gonna skew. Vision is better, recovery how you feel lethargic.
Yeah, it's also like because it's like who's singing for which character as well. I mean,
Yeah.
I thought that was, but I thought that was why You're Slipping only got like one part at the end there. But
It's all, the web is slipping, your soul is dripping. You're a slave to it once more. It's rain.
Okay, here we go. Okay, so I'm guessing that what you did there was that you like both recorded the main key and then both recorded a harmony, and so you got 4 different voices. That should have been the video. Like, I mean, that should have been like, I guess having that with each chorus would have been maybe would have spoiled the end pose. So maybe not, but that is a clever solution to make it seem 4 people actually doing something at once. Okay, this beat that's playing right now should have been the verse beat. Let me just go back. Yeah. Like, to your very core, something. Yeah. Well, sorry, I didn't start that at the right time, but you know what I mean. And that would have also like tied it into the chorus because it's the same tempo as it.
I am so sorry. I'm gonna be blunt. It's not bad, but I feel like the singing could have done a lot better. with more emotions, a bit more, you know, sync and more balance. Honestly, like you're getting there. You're getting there. It's not bad. Like the song is pretty good. It's decent, but it's definitely one of those songs where it could have been so much better if with a lot more practice and practice. If you keep practicing and start not feeling so shy or anything like that, and to figure out what you can do to improve upon and everything, I honestly think you're gonna get there. Just keep doing your best and everything like that. Uh, so so it's this song is decent. It's decent, but I will probably will never listen to it again for my ears' sake. Honestly, I'm too I'm too autistic for this. I'm sorry.
Just like backing up. Okay. Fun fact: I spent 6 months working on the song. That might be part of the issue. That might have been like too long. Because when you work on something on like a song for that long, I can imagine you would start second guessing yourself,
Yeah,
and then
no.
think like have
Like
to go back and
season
like
5, I don't know if this is true enough, but I think like season 5, I took like a day and a half to write Ruin, um, which is a FNAF song, of course, I really like and I really enjoy it. And then he took like probably a few days longer on his other songs and everything like that. But I don't think he takes like super long and everything. I mean, that's what I see on like his behind the scenes and stuff. I could be always wrong because those videos are definitely edited and such. But I think he like did Ruin on a live stream. In all honesty, and finished it during the live stream or sometime after the live stream where he almost finished it. So
okay, that might be a slightly unfair comparison because obviously like CG5 has been doing music for a long time, producing like original songs all of the time. It's very much like engraved into his brain.
yeah, I guess that's fair.
Yeah,
I wasn't trying to compare. I'm just saying like I know for a fact
yeah.
that
I was more going from like the idea of like of thinking to yourself. I guess the same thing when you do like when you work on a massive project for a long time, and then like as you start thinking of like other ideas and fresh thoughts, suddenly it's like, well, you go back and you think about this thing that you wrote like ages ago, and you started filming, and it's like, oh, I could do this scene so much better now, but I better not because I will never finish it otherwise.
right.
It gets to one of those situations that, and with a song, it is the same, but because the song is like so much shorter, it should ideally take a shorter time. It didn't get 2 times work, and that's why it took 6 months. I see. Okay.
Yeah, okay, that's fair enough. I didn't mean to compare you to Stage 5. I just meant like I just meant I
mean,
remember watching behind the scenes and he took,
yeah.
shorter.
Again,
So.
there's definitely got to be a middle ground between 6 months second guessing and CG5. There's like a
Yeah.
wide gap there in the middle.
I didn't mean Okay, I just meant okay. Just I think honestly just if you have more time to work on a song, then take your chance on that. Don't if you feel like it's going to take forever to make a song, then maybe wait till it's a good time where you're able to work on it a lot more than you realize. So, like, oh god, like I like this other project for summer. It honestly it couldn't come out in November, early November or late October, but it didn't because of the issues that I had.
Yeah.
But hey, at least it's out and it got nominated. Thank you for nominating it.
Yeah. Well, once again, you're welcome. I said that on the stream as well. All right. Okay. Well, I see. Hold on a second. We're not done with the video yet. Give a moment. And okay, I just checking there's anything else.
It's just fade to black.
Okay, so that was the video. Okay, so hopefully that all makes sense. Thanks everyone for watching, and yeah. So please leave a like or dislike because your opinion matters. Subscribe if not already. Comment hashtag justice for Johnny in the bottom of this video.
Yes,
And,
hashtag
yeah.
for Johnny. Help him figure out what he needs to do.
Johnny, not hashtag for Johnny. That doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, I said justice for Johnny. I probably like slurred the words together.
Okay, fine. All right. Yeah, right. Do Do that. Yes. Okay, fine. All right. And on that note, until next time, farewell.
Woo!
Well,